this video, I'll show you how I made this concrete frog using a latex mold and ordinary bag concrete that you buy from your local hardware store. I'll be using a mold that I bought online. Comes with its own plastic holder. It's very helpful. To prepare the mold, I'm going to turn it inside out. I'll spray the inside with the castor oil alcohol mix. We'll mix 10 parts isopropyl alcohol, with 1 part castor oil, and this will be the mold release. Just give it a light spray. Make sure to cover the entire inside of the mold. I like to wave it around to help the alcohol evaporate. Now it's ready for concrete. I'm going to add a little color to the concrete mix. Just a touch of brown. Some green. That's going to give us a nice olive drab color after it's mixed. So I'm going to fill the mold. We're going to tap out the air bubbles. Now I'll just let it sit here undisturbed till tomorrow. Now it's time to demold. I'll be using a paint scraper, a nail, and a sanding block. So the first thing I want to do is pull the mold away from the statue on the bottom. And I know that this is the head, so I want to pull the mold over like this because the eyes pop out right there. So I'll start from the back. And remember, this is only 1 day old, so it's still a little soft. Be careful around these eyes. There we go. So now I'm going to use my paint scraper on the bottom. There's a little edge around this. I'm going to take that off. And something extra I do, if I just stop here, that would be good. But it'll sit flat, and these edges, they don't taper off like they should. So I take the scraper and I round off these edges. It's not hard to do while the concrete's soft. Now I hit that with the sandpaper a little bit, smooth that out. Just don't want to overdo it. And now instead of a sharp edge right there, now I have this rounded edge. Gives a much nicer finished look. And I'm going to do that all around the bottom. So now that I have a nice look on the bottom of the statue, now I'll go over the top. And this is where I use the nail if I need to. I don't see any air bubbles here to fix. That's a good thing. It's pretty nice finish. If you notice right there in his mouth, it's a little protrusion. I just take the head of the nail and pop that out. Any imperfections that I see like that, there's a little place, I don't know if you can see that, on his leg, and I'll just pop that out. I like to let these rest for at least 14 days so the concrete can cure before I paint them. So I'll just put this one up for 14 days and then we'll continue with the painting. After the concrete's set for a couple of weeks, I like to wash off this dust that gets on it before I start painting it. I just do that with a toothbrush. I just lightly scrub over the surface. It just loosens up all that dust. It gives a nice surface for the paint to bond to. It also helps the statue to be wet when you paint. It helps the paint bond to the concrete. It doesn't dry too fast. I'm going to start with a watery dark green for the lily pad. It's just some green with black mixed in and a few drops of water. So I just want to go up to the frog and not actually paint any of the frog. So now I've finished the base coat for the lily pad. And now I've taken more acrylic paint. It's the same green that I used for the lily pad, but this time I put a drop of yellow and a drop of white. And it's very watery. And with this paint, I'm just going to take a little and put it in the center and on the edges. And sort of blend that in. And since this is so watery, I can use a few coats to get the desired effect. So now I've finished the lily pad. Next I'll be using just plain white. I'm going to go underneath his chin and up over his mouth just a little. I don't want it to be in his mouth, but I want it to be around his mouth. And I'll go a little ways up onto his face here. And it's going to feather out. Now I'm going to take some white. I'm going to follow around the inside of the eye. Now that the eyes are solid white, I'm going to take black and go around the inside of the eye, leaving just a thin line of white. Maybe a little heavier in the corners. For the last step of the eye, I'll be using gold. And I'll start with a circle in the middle of the eye, and I'll just do some quick lines on the outside of the black, not touching the white. It's not really a circle, it's more oval. That would be the pupil. Now just a lot of marks in the same direction. They don't have to be perfect. If this were an outdoor statue, I would be finished right now. But I plan on this being an indoor statue, so I'm going to add a coat of polyurethane to the frog. Every part of the frog, but none on the lily pad. And it's really going to bring that green out that I put in the concrete, the green coloring. So it's going to darken it up. When I'm finished, you'll see it's a very nice look. And it's going to take a few coats, probably 3. It'll really soak this up. And since I'm using polyurethane, I don't have to put a fake light spot on the eyes, because the polyurethane is going to give it a natural shine anyway. You can just put it on really thick. You don't have to worry too much about streaking with the brush. And another neat thing this does, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the concrete picks it up different. You get these little imperfections in it that really give it a look of realism that you can't get with paint. And here's my finished frog. Thanks for watching.